Hi everyone, welcome back to the channel. My name is Zach. In this video we're looking at VITALIK, talking about the current situation and hopefully helping give support to the Ukrainian people amid the current Russia-Ukraine conflict and crisis. VITALIK made his stance very clear with his first tweet on February 24th, writing down, "I am very upset by Putin's decision to abandon the possibility of a peaceful solution to the dispute with Ukraine and start a war instead. This is a crime against the Ukrainian and Russian people. I want to wish everyone safety, although I know that there'll be no safety. Glory to Ukraine." With that being said, VITALIK also then wrote, "Ethereum is neutral, but I am not." Going forward, of course, we then saw Ukraine asking for help when it comes to Bitcoin and Ethereum donations, and VITALIK confirmed it, saying, "Getting some confirmation from a couple sources that it's legit, deleting my warning for now, but continue to be vigilant and always be slow and careful when sending irreversible transactions." Now, after this, then VITALIK also putting out an opportunity to support Ukrainians here. Proceeds go to civilian efforts helping Ukrainians suffering from the war. Now, we have made a video about Ukraine DAO, looking through the website, which you can see, and he's also written down a retweet of the Unchained Fund, which we're going to have a look at very soon, as well as a Human Rights Foundation tweet as well. With that being said, VITALIK has also been very vocal when it comes to the Russian media, looking at RT specifically, and of course we see here the editor-in-chief writing out a tweet in Russian and VITALIK responding in Russian. The following conversation goes to, "Russians, don't worry if you're ashamed of being Russian right now, you're not Russian." And VITALIK writing back, simply F you, or as some people have written, VITALIK has actually said, "Go fuck yourself," which of course is very symbolic of what we have seen when it came to the unfortunate situation with Ukrainians trying to defend Snake Island, and with the communications that happened around that, of course, leading to terrible tragedy. With that being said, I think it's important with having each channel and having essentially attention, I think it's important for us to go through how we can help here. So to start with, let's have a look at what's going on with Unchained.fund. So we can see here, this is the website itself. I'm going to go into Facecam screen. Unchain_Ukraine, crypto for Ukraine, supported by all of these different protocols, right? NIA, Polygon, Solana, and more. Standing with Ukraine, Unchained is a charity project created by the blockchain activists to support people in Ukraine during this crisis. Your support helps us raise and quickly distribute money for humanitarian needs so that the people of Ukraine could get help where they need it the most. We're always open for cooperation. Amount raised has been over 1.5 million USD as of the time of recording. Instant help. Now we are urgently raising funds to support Ukrainian people via NGOs that's below. Our goal is to help Ukraine become the country it deserves to be, peaceful and free. Let's unchain the real power of blockchain for the good. And then here is the practical wallets that you can donate to. Make sure, if you would like to go check out the Unchained.fund website yourself, or even go to VITALIK's Twitter and find the retweet there, just to make sure that you are, of course, sending your funds to the right account if you would like to do so. Of course, not financial advice, and don't ever expect any investment vehicle here. This is simply donations. This is not an investment regarding a ROI when it comes to funds. We have, of course, here the BSC charity address, the ETH charity address, the Harmony charity address, the Polygon charity address, NIA, Avalanche, and CeLo. So if you would like to help out with that, please do definitely keep it in mind. Then we have the NGOs that they support, being Voice of Children, the Vostok SOS, the Project Cure, International Medical Corps, People in Need, Polish Center for International Aid, as we're seeing, of course, Ukrainian refugees moving over to Poland for safety for now. Flow of donations, migrant support again, food, psychological support, communication, protective equipment, medicine, and direct aid. And you can even join a Discord. And to be very clear, this is also not raising funds for weapons. Multi-signers. The following people are the members of a multi-signature wallet where all the donations are held before distribution alongside with public costs for each signatory wallet address. And we see, of course, here the different people, I guess, who are involved in this. I would love to look more of this, and I think we've looked at most of it so far. You can have a look at the FAQ if you would like to. In fact, you can pause it right here because this is the extent of it. But with that being said, I want to have a look at the other one that Vitalik tweeted out being the Human Rights Foundation going over to this, how to support Ukrainians. I don't believe that this is strictly crypto related, which honestly shows well that Vitalik isn't just here for crypto adoption. He's actually trying to do something important here. Let's go to side by side if possible. On Thursday, February 24th, Putin declared war on Ukraine. I won't be able to do this on this. There we go. On Ukrainian citizens, shelled Ukrainian military positions and advanced across the border. All of the horrible, tragic stuff that Russia, or mainly the Russian government, I should say, has imposed on Ukraine. That being said, we have so many people who have been displaced as a result of the conflict, and so this is where you can donate to. So helping out with healthcare workers in conflict zone, we have the Hospital Medical Battalion, we have the Vostok SOS, which provides humanitarian aid and helps internal refugees, Voices of Children, an NGO that aids traumatized children in Ukraine, Razum for Ukraine, a foundation that assists healthcare and education in eastern Ukraine, the Kiev Independent, a media outlet producing some of the biggest independent media in Ukraine, and the Center for Civil Liberties. In addition to financial assistance, giving any kind of attention to Ukraine and the people there is extremely important right now. Spreading accurate information, clearly communicating to your community that Putin holds full responsibility for the war, expressing the solidarity with Ukraine, and so much more. With that being said, make sure that if you want to know everything happening with this, to subscribe to this channel, because I do have plans to do more. Like, we've already spoken about Ukraine DAO, we've spoken about Pussy Right DAO, we've spoken about a number of ways that you can already support Ukraine, and we're going to continue doing so as this conflict continues. The best wishes and all hopes and prayers, all love to the Ukrainian people for this tragic crisis that's happening right now. Words don't even you know, they don't work in this situation. That being said, this is the Weather Channel. Make sure that if you want to know everything happening, that this is the place to be. Have a great day, everyone. I'll see you in the next Web3 video.